Azerbaijani media have published a video allegedly of a drone attacking Armenian soldiers. Both nations are reporting a growing number of civilian and military casualties. RT's Murad Gazdiev has more on the situation.
Well, the violence didn't stop with the onset of the night. Now we're hearing Azerbaijani forces claim that Armenians shelled civilian settlements overnight, that there had been damage to civilian infrastructure, civilian casualties, a number of people wounded. We also have heard Azerbaijan claim to have destroyed an S-300 anti-air defense missile complex that was stationed, apparently they say, near the front lines. Now, bear in mind, all of this coming just hours after the UN Security Council came out and condemned, in strong words, the violence. They called on both sides to desist, to de-escalate, and to negotiate with each other, to start talking to each other. Unfortunately, Azerbaijan and Armenia, who were also given a voice during the discussion, the only thing that they agreed on is that they completely disagree with each other.
The armed forces of Armenia subjected the positions of the armed forces of Azerbaijan along the front line and the adjacent populated areas in my country to intensive fire. In order to repulse the aggression, the armed forces of Azerbaijan have undertaken countermeasures in the exercise of the right of self-defense.
The baseless Azerbaijani statement is aimed to conceal its responsibility for the pre-planned large-scale military aggression against the people of Nagorno-Karabakh. The aggression was well prepared, and any reference by the Azerbaijani side to an alleged counterattack is utterly deceptive.
While there has been an international outcry calling for both sides to pull back, for a ceasefire, an unconditional ceasefire to be put in place, certain nations have picked sides. One of them, of course, is Turkey, which has backed Azerbaijan firmly. We've heard statements such as Azerbaijan and Turkey are one people living in two different states. We've also heard a senior Turkish official come out and say that any Armenian attack on an Azerbaijani settlement outside the conflict zone should be and would be construed as an attack on Turkish soil, perhaps an invitation to get involved militarily.
We stand by Azerbaijan on the field and at the table. Now we want to solve this problem completely.
Turkey's role in all of this has been a point of contention, much debate and argument, especially between Armenia and Azerbaijan. We all, of course, heard yesterday that Armenia accused a Turkish F-16 fighter of shooting down one of its jets, accusing Turkish advisors of being in the field and directing Azerbaijani forces. All of this Azerbaijan itself has denied.
We have information that Turkey is seeking a reason for a wider involvement in this conflict.
Turkish F-16 jets haven't taken any part in the fighting. It's easy to prove that. It's just another provocation.
Turkish warfare instructors and high-ranking personnel are currently at command posts in Azerbaijan. Turkey is also recruiting mercenaries in Syria and taking them to Azerbaijan to fight in a war against Nagorno-Karabakh and Armenia.
Turkey is giving us moral support, and we're grateful to the Turkish government and Turkish people for solidarity and standing by our side. There is no other role Turkey is taking in the conflict.
The passions here are overwhelming, and the fear is that things will spiral even further out of control than they already are. The race is on, according to many leaders, in a bid to end this conflict before it can get even worse.